So it's been 3 months since I've used the Franklin offset smoker when Phil and Ryan came over. We did a barbecue. So for 3 months, this bad boy has been weathering the British weather, American steel in Britain. It has been covered up. We are in a process of making a shelter, but it's not going to be ready for about 2 more months yet. But this is going to be the first time I've seen this smoker in 3 months. I can already see the casters have started to rust. I think the bottom plate has started to rust. So I'm going to take the cover off, see what we got. We're going to clean it up, do some seasoning, hopefully do some oiling, and hopefully get it to looking like it was at the beginning of the season. The cover's starting to go a little bit manky, so let me know in the comments below what can I use to clean this up and get rid of some of the bacteria on that, and I'll just show you around the smoker now. On the whole, it doesn't look too bad. So I've reached out to quite a few of you. You did say to use WD-40, which I'm going to be using today. But I'm not sure about this. Should I just spray WD-40 on, or should I give that like a little sand down or get a wire scraper out? But let's have a look inside. Oh, it still smells really nice and smoky. Yeah, so I didn't clean this up very well at the end of the last smoke, so I'm going to take this all out. Oh, it does smell really nice and smoky. Give it a nice little clean out, get the fire going. So it's starting to spore up there, so I can get a wire brush on that. So I've got a couple of new toys. I've got this little fire gun here, but also I've got imported from America. Pam, you don't believe how much this cost me to get this shipped over. It's really hard to get canola oil in the UK, particularly like an aerosol, so we're going to use that today as well. So first things first, let's get this fired up. And because we're just going to be using heat, we don't need to worry too much about different woods, etc. Okay, so this is quite embarrassing, and I kind of wish I cleaned up after the last smoke, but I didn't realise it was going to take over 3 months before I got this out again. But yeah, this is the this is the grease bucket. So I need to clean this out. Note to self, make sure I clean this more regularly. So I'm having a bit of a dilemma here with this surface rust. A lot of people said wire wool. I don't have wire wool. I've got this sort of like a wire scraper, which I might use to sort of take the surface off. And I don't have any sort of anti-rust paint. If you've got any suggestions, let me know in the comments below. But I do have WD-40. Hoping that might help. Let me know your suggestions. I know this probably isn't the best thing to do, but it's better than nothing, I'm guessing. Also, I need to spray up these casters and obviously the wheels as well. Quick slurp of tea. But a lot of you guys stateside have like a sander, but I don't actually have one over here. But maybe something to get in the future. The other thing is, I'm guessing it's rusted underneath as well. Bugger. So it's looking a bit better. I'm so unfit. So can you believe I've thrown out all our newspapers? I've got no newspapers at all, so use some WD-40. This is going to have to do until I get some proper paint. Oopsie! Good job the lid was on that. So next up, Pam. Going to see what all the fuss is about. Canola oil. I know you guys at home are very familiar with Pam. We can't get this over here, so yeah, I had to get this shipped in, but let's give this a go. This isn't quite at temperature yet. We are nearly at 300 degrees Fahrenheit. It needs to go a lot higher than this, but I'm going to put it on now because it looks like it might start raining. Okay, see what we've got going on inside. You can see all of this. It's, I think even my gloves have gone a bit mouldy. Yeah, it's a damp country, the UK. Very, very damp. Okay. Make sure I get all the way around. Okay, next up we've got these little casters here. So you guys have all your toys in your big garages. You could get like a winch, lift this up, take this off, sand it down. Okay, so we're rocking at 325 degrees Fahrenheit. I know it needs to get a bit hotter, but it is starting to take. You can see, unfortunately, where I tried to season it before and did it all wrong and it started to run here, but it's definitely changed colour. And there is 2 more things to do before I close this video out. So it's definitely looking a lot cleaner down here. Inside, looking a lot cleaner. Oil's starting to take. So next thing I do is clean up the water pan. I'm just going to go inside and clean that up. What are you doing? You got Daddy's shoesies on? Oh, thank you, Dad. Oh, Daddy put them on? Can Daddy put them on? He's got to go outside, darling. Thank you, darling. I have to say, this is bloody good stuff. Last and certainly not least, a little bit of oil. I'll be back as soon as this is set or the heavens open, which it does look like it might do, just to show you the final results. This is where the shower is going to be going. We're going to be having power. We're going to have a little table and some shelves, etc. But not only that, our next video is going to be a smoking video and we're going to have some special guests. So don't miss that. And all that leaves me to say is take care, God bless, and see you all in the next video.